Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to Kiki's Kitchen. It's been a very busy day around here. I've had lots and lots of things to do. I've been cleaning my house and doing all those wonderful little lovely chores that are seemingly endless. So it's time to do a little cooking. And it is actually late in the afternoon. I taken my shower and got ready to come into the kitchen and get some things done. So one of the things that we're going to do today is we're going to make some guacamole. We're making guacamole because I have 3 very ripe avocados, and it occurred to me that maybe y'all might like to know how to make avocado. I do want to show you something, a little trick. You see that's this right here, this little button. Excuse the nails, haven't been done yet. If you pop this out, it kind of tells you the story of what's inside. So let's see. Of course, I take my knife, my sharp knife, and I rim it, do a twist, and that's about perfect. And see, if you can see, that shows you it's green inside. So ordinarily, I have a bigger pit. That's a pretty small pit. So that's one. And they're soft, so very soft. So I'm expecting one of these to not cooperate with me. Like this one, I can see it already. See those brown edges? That's not good. Let me just get this pit out. And what I'm gonna do to this is I'm gonna go down here and I'm going to go on the inside because I don't want any of that brown. And I want to make sure that everything on the top is good. And you know what? It's just not. So we're not going to even mess with that because there's nothing worse than messing up guacamole. So, and then this one has the button. Let's take the button off. And it should be good. We'll see. It's actually a little brown on the inside there. So this may be bad too. And it is. Don't you hate it when you just let them go just one day too long? Hold on, I'm gonna go get another one. Because I want at least 2. Hold on, I'm coming. Okay, well, I may not get my wish because that's really kind of hard. So, let me see if this one, if I can salvage any of him. No, I really can't. So, worst comes to worst, taste it. No. This one is just hard. So I don't want to waste it because then it gets stuck. So we're going to just make a little bit of guacamole, which is actually okay anyway, because my husband doesn't like it. It's just me, so I will have it for my toast tomorrow. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take a spoon, I'm going to rim it out of here, because it'll come right out. You see that? Ta-da! And into the bowl. Same with the other half. And into the bowl. And if there's any of the good stuff stuck on the inside, go back for it. You definitely want every bit of that goodness you can get. There's a little bit left on this inside, so I'm going to scrape it out. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fork and I'm just going to mash it. Of course, you know, it's being totally uncooperative. And here we go. We're getting it. So I'm just mashing it up. There we go. I have some lime juice here, or limes. I'm going to have lime juice that I'm going to squeeze over the top of this because avocado will brown on you in a heartbeat. and this does slow it up a little bit. So I'm going to put some lime juice down in there and mix it up. Can you see all that? Probably not, but you get the gist of what I'm doing, I'm thinking. I have some cilantro, which I don't probably need this much. I was anticipating using 3, so, but I cut it and I washed it. And a lot of times with fresh herbs, what I do is I cut them and I wash them. And then I take them and put them in a paper towel and squeeze them, you know, to get all the moisture out. So to that, I'm going to add that much. You know, cilantro is also a love-hate thing. People either love it, like I do, or they don't like it at all, and they think it tastes like soap. So you do you. If you like it, great. If you don't put it in. So I have a clove of garlic that I popped out of the skin. I'm going to put it in my press because, as I tell you, like when I was doing the vinaigrettes and the salad dressings yesterday, whenever I'm going to eat it in a raw state, I really want it pressed. I like it, I personally like it better this way, pressed. For the juice, then I do biting into, you know, bits of it. So I like it this way. So if you like it minced, again, you do you, but I just kind of like it on a press. So now I've got tomatoes. Now, truthfully, if I was making more, I would have used like a Roma tomato. That's a good tomato to use for this. And mostly because it's not going to be so have so much liquid in it. Aroma is kind of a little drier. So I'm just going to chunk this up. This is so simple, yet it is so delicious. If you like guacamole, this is your thing. And in that goes. And then I have a scallion onion. Now, if you don't have scallion onions, that's okay. Use what you got. Just cut, but you want to, again, you want to dice it up small because, you know, it's a raw thing. And you don't want to get an overpowering. So what I did was I actually went lengthwise both ways and quartered it so that I've got small little pieces. And now I'm going to go back this way and mill it so that I get little tiny pieces. And that's probably just about enough for that amount because, you know, I got 1 avocado in there. Don't need much more. And that, my friends, is pretty much it. Oh, well, salt and pepper. Got to do a little salt and pepper, of course. Can you see that? Oh, my goodness gracious. So, you can eat it with chips. You can stuff it. Put a little salt in here. Put a little pepper, of course. You can also put hot sauce in here if you like it spicy. Put a few little drops of hot sauce in it. And that makes it pretty good, too. So, oh, I did forget something. Jalapeno, speaking of hot and spicy. So what I'm going to do with this jalapeno, see those seeds? Yeah, those will light you up. And while I like it spicy, I like to control the heat. So there is enough in this pepper without adding the seeds. So I'm gonna and trust me, when it chokes you, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be strong. So I want it tiny. There we go. And I'm going to show you something else about a jalapeno, which I probably have told you. You know I tell you these things over and over and over again. Sorry. But for a jalapeno, if you want to know the level of heat, see if I can show you. See how pointy that is? Pointy that one is. That's a little bit more bull nose, but that's pointy. Typically, the pointier the jalapeno is, the hotter it is. So if it's kind of a rounded edge, it's not as hot. Now, of course, you got to remove the seeds no matter what. And I've got to wash my hands because whenever you cut a jalapeno, you always want to wash your hands afterwards because you don't want to rub your eyes and it can actually get under your fingernails and burn. So I'll be right back. Okay, hands are clean and chip is loaded, so I'm ready for some guac. It's very easy, it's very delicious, and if you are, I'll wait a minute. If you are going to store this, what you want to do is get it down to the bottom of your bowl, and then take your saran wrap or your press and seal, put it right down on top of this. I'm going to use this as an example. It's not my press and seal, but you want to do it right down on top like that, and it will hold it a little bit better. So my phone's ringing, and try this. Bye.